is done.
Alright, so Tori,
Mm-hmm.
we left off, or at least how this was going. River got really, really unconscious. Impressively unconscious, I would say.
Wait, what point of time are we coming in at?
Well, technically current time is where we are right now.
Okay.
And you got very unconscious.
Yes, I'm aware.
Yes, indeed.
You're not wrong.
And it is during this time in which River is unconscious that we are able to go back, that she remembers the events that passed in her spaced memory.
That we're initiating flashback effect?
Yes, we're initiating a flashback effect.
Movie.
God. Alright. So where was, the skip happened as you were just coming in the door, right?
Yes? I think the shooting my dog is now in connection to the other event, so yeah, just be coming in the door then, I guess.
Yes.
And then it was
It
suddenly
was
nighttime.
daytime. Yes. So, it is not suddenly nighttime.
Gasp.
You come in the door, you have this creature in hand.
That I had thrown on the thing.
You hadn't thrown it down yet.
Oh, I hadn't? Okay.
Nope. You have this creature in hand. And you are inside. What do you do?
I believe I was gonna look for, I forget her name. I was gonna get some answers with it.
Oh, Chloe.
Yeah, Chloe.
Alright. So, you come in and you'd like to look for Chloe?
Mm-hmm.
You go through the main room, roll a perception.
I'm still setting that stuff up. Okay. Perception, that's... Oh man, I had this.
That is wits composure.
So I thought, yes. Yes, I had that.
Did it.
1 success.
Alright. You are looking around your home. And, you walk in, look around. She's not in her usual couch spot.
How dare.
How dare. And so you look around more and you are able to locate her in the kitchen.
Okay, so she's not in one of the rooms I marked off limits.
She is not.
Good. Alright, then instead of throwing it on the desk next to my door, I'll just throw it on the table.
Okay. You throw it just straight down on the table, like the classiest River.
So classy. Waiting for a response on her.
You see her eyes kind of widen a bit, and she looks at it. And then she looks at you.
Goodness, I wonder what it is.
Where did you find that?
Oh, outside. You didn't happen to see any on your way here, did you?
I did not.
Mm-hmm. She'll take a seat across from her.
Alright, you sit down. Let me get some good music going here. should do.
I'm actually not in the music thing. I should jump in there. Oh, and I need coffee.
Do you need to get coffee?
No, I'll be good for now.
Alright. You throw it down and sit down across from her. And she is... Looks like she was going to fold her hands on the table, then looks at it again and just folds her hands in her lap.
I believe I'd seen the remains of the wolf around this time. I'm trying to remember, it's kind of difficult.
I believe you had... Let me look. Just trying to remember for that, and I was like, oh right, I made that. That's mine. We're both tired right now. Alright, let's see here.
Tired, and while I was napping, the lizards were super
Yes.
active, so all I heard was
You-
glass scratching.
It was, it was, something you saw earlier.
Could he daily feel a stab of hunger for her, find nourishment in the very sight of her? I think so. Would she see through bars of his plight?
Oh, hi, Hannibal.
I was wondering if that was a part of the song or not.
So I was confused too.
Yeah, I was as well. I was like, looks around. Nandiska.
Someone's mic go really quiet.
Well, we had a Britain call too, you know, so I was like, leave.
So I guess River will explain vaguely that she found the remains of Woofy. Just, you know, exploded everywhere, basically.
Oh dear.
It was very unnatural.
It does sound so. She looks down at the little creature on the table again. You had said you were doing research. Yeah.
I am.
Is this what it was on?
Initially, it was on the wolf. Particularly one of them that is now a bloody mess outside. And then... this showed up. Not long after you did.
Are you accusing me of attacking a wolf with no weapon?
I want to know why these things are showing up after you did. Or around the same time, at least.
You see her sit there calmly. Would you like to roll an empathy by any chance?
I'm gonna fail it.
Oh shit, I just closed the roll 20. I didn't mean to do that.
So what do I do if I have nothing in empathy?
Oh! What is your wits?
2.
You have 1 die. Because
Yay.
then you are just rolling your wits.
She doesn't understand people. You can get out of here.
You have no idea. You're sitting there and she's just sitting there all calmly. Yes, that's exactly how you act. I mean, you're calm right now. After seeing that horrifying mess.
Yep.
Science and stuff, you know?
everyone is as rational and calm as she is.
Everybody's calm. So then, she continues to watch you. What are you feeling like right now, River?
Well, it feels like that coincidence that she just came by along with all this stuff happening is very, very suspicious. It's randomly in the woods who just happens out of all of the wilderness to find a cabin.
That's fair. And she narrows her eyes and to purse her lips. So you want answers?
Yes, that would be nice.
But what would you do with them if you had them?
I'd know them. There's much more to it.
Being that you're a researcher, I would say there could be more to it.
You tell me what you know, and I'd record it, and I'd figure out what else to do with that information.
She kind of sighs. She's like, I think that is the problem. The recording.
Now that isn't slightly suspicious at all.
I think you're smart enough to realize there's more than enough coordination. I won't treat you like a fool. It'd be very rude of me, especially since you allowed me to stay here.
Oh yes, definitely. Since I'm not charging you, I feel like you owe me answers.
I do not owe anyone any such thing.
Well, I beg to differ.
What I can do is tell you the same thing I've told you this entire time. This isn't something you should be looking into.
Well, stumbled into my field of work, so I really have no other choice.
You have quite a bit of choice. The pilot is coming in a couple of days.
So I have a couple of days to figure out what's going on.
Or you could drop it.
I feel like you're building a wall between me and my answers, and I prefer you didn't.
I'm building you a wall for your safety.
She squints and considers. Now, would it still be daytime around now?
Yes.
Okay, what did I do beforehand? I checked the wolves. Recalling stuff is hard.
You checked the wolves. There were the footprints everywhere.
Yeah. Were they wolf footprints or the monster?
No, they were beyond recognition.
Right. I guess she can go into her study and write down everything that she currently knows. Be it sketching down the footprints. Believe if she had sketches of other. She'd seen the big version already, right?
The big version.
The big
What do you
ones
mean?
that I'd eventually see the other party members as.
You had seen something like that out far, but it has never been up close.
But I had a rough sketch, I think I remember.
Yes, probably.
So yeah, she'll record all that into a journal and lock it away.
Okay. You record all such things. What next?
I guess compare her sketches on the newest one she found with the one that she had down in her lab. To
Alright, you
kind of check the aging process.
You bring the creature down. You may roll a wit science.
Yes, science.
You may add your biology.
Ooh, wow.
You roll them 10s.
6 successes.
Oh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
My name is River. I get successes whenever I do my job.
Science.
That's ridiculous. What the? Where the hell? Give me a second. I tried to change songs and it didn't work. And these guys. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay. So, River, you go into the lab, sprucened up. For the most part, it looks like a lab, all that. But you do keep a single eagle picture on the wall.
I think you made a red-tailed hawk.
It is an eagle. Shut up. And you take out the sketch you had and the bits you put away and compare them, set them up to compare them to the one you have currently in your hand. And in comparing them, you see the one that you shot is definitely smaller, marginally though, than the one you're looking at now. The one you have now is longer, its legs and arms are more developed. And looking at it, because you found this, where did you find this?
I had, it was similarly from one of the tree lumps, but I had let it grow, or it was bigger in size, so this thing was ready to hatch.
Okay. And you look it over, you look at it, all the details it has, and you notice that it has teeth. Sharp in nature. Let me click the link.
Predatory. The tooth fairies, I remember those.
And on its back, little what seem to be insect-like wings. The torso is much more developed in this case, and also attached to the body, you see how it is assembled. And it's almost like humanoid. You noticed that before, but you were missing the head.
Mm-hmm.
A small head with mostly mouth, sharp teeth, no eyes.
She would also want to catch one to test its intelligence, since it seems so humanoid.
With your critical success, you examine its cellular structure as well, compare it under the microscope. Take a sample or two. And you notice something on it that wasn't really on the other one. It's on the sample. You have the normal, what you saw before. But you also have something else, something like it's moving across the scope for just a moment, but it's gone again.
So it, living cells or something?
Faster than living cells.
So she'll do what she can to preserve the body.
All right.
And it could be just that I'm tired, but I'm not putting two and two together with the moving stuff.
Well, essentially, either there's something on the sample that is microscopic and moving,
Ah, okay.
or there is a foreign body that wasn't on the other one.
Gotcha. Okay, so she'll contain that sample separately and record it as possibly having a foreign body in it.
All right. Roll a perception, River.
Nope.
You're busy at work. You finish up.
I need more eyes.
Grant us eyes. Finish up your work. Is there anything else you'd like to do in the lab?
I feel like I want to do something else, but I forget. So yeah, she'll just keep the preserved body, bottled up in some jar thing and on the side.
All right.
She'll put the other one in one too, so that she has comparison for if she does bring it back to show her research off.
All right.
Gotta have them precious samples.
Precious samples. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Feels good.
Go back upstairs.
As you turn to leave the lab, you did not notice Aisha was in the doorway.
I didn't shut the door and lock it.
You may have.
Can I try to recall if I shut the door and locked it?
Sure, roll a memory.
What did I roll for that?
This would be, for a memory, it is an intelligence composure.
Two successes.
You're pretty sure you did.
Living alone has made me sloppy, I guess. Excuse you, I believe I had some rooms that were off limits.
I'm not in the room.
Well, you're down the stairs. The stairs were off limits.
I suppose.
Upstairs now. Up. Shoes her out and shuts the door behind her.
You're taking samples. What are you planning on doing? Showing it to the general world?
I'll include it in my research. I'm not just leaving empty-handed. In fact, this is probably the most fascinating thing I've seen since I've been here.
I wouldn't disagree with you. But something like this, discovery of this caliber, may not go over very well with others.
No, that's what the proof's for.
Even then, though. Have you not heard of tales of people showing great things to creatures never seen to man, but not being believed?
Well, I'm on a limited time, so whether they believe it or not, in the future they'll find they are real. And guess what they'll look at? The very first research.
Okay. Aisha's going up the stairs, looking back at you. And she stops. And turns and looks at, turns all the way around. There's a problem with that, Miss River.
Oh, is there?
It is.
Care to explain?
Oh, you wouldn't. It's clearly that you wouldn't be the first.
Are you suggesting that others have brought it in before?
I can tell you they've been researched before.
By yourself, maybe.
Not me specifically.
See, that's interesting. And unsurprising, considering the coincidence that you showed up.
When I told you I got separated from my team, I was not lying.
Care to elaborate?
You ought to know the circumstances, the snowstorm.
I think there's more to the team. Instead of just exploring the world.
Why don't we talk about it over the fire?
Oh, fine. I'll make coffee.
And so, you go. Where's your fireplace? Your main room?
Probably main room. River
main
brew
room.
up some coffee. Life sustenance.
You bring the coffee. Romulus comes over and pads around your feet. Woof.
I go and fetch him a bit of the soup or something.
You get
The
him
lizard
soup.
just did a whole 180 with her arm for no reason. Sorry.
The lizard wants the answers to the universe.
V, what do you know? Okay, we may
All.
continue.
You sit down in the main room with the fireplace going. Roll a perception, River.
These darn perceptions. I might as well tape goggles to my face. Darn it!
You are rather comfortable in your home. It is nice in here.
Gosh, my house is so great.
So very comfortable. And Aisha sits down across from you with their coffee. If you want answers, I'm not opposed to giving them. However, it is more of a confidentiality issue.
That'd be information you want withheld for a while?
Even more than a while. You see, Miss River, I deal in a trade of secrets, in a way. Things that others don't know. And once they do, they can never tell them.
Well, that seems pointless.
Not exactly. Because there are many who are part of this little group. They can talk amongst each other rather easily, research amongst each other, befriend, ally, etc.
What's the point of research if you can't share it?
Because it allows you to learn and develop your resources against it.
You learn and develop it, and then you die with it. What's the point?
The point is for the greater good.
So it's greater good to withhold all of this learned information. Practically wasting your time.
It's greater good to withhold it from the general public, who wouldn't appreciate it anyway.
If they live on this planet, they should know what all is going on.
They wouldn't accept it. Things like this.
Well, that doesn't matter.
It does. Because once you show them one thing, there'll be individuals then, after that, who will want to know more and more and more.
And good God, educating everyone. What could that lead to?
That could lead to them getting themselves killed.
I suppose. We already have an abundance of humans.
River, what if I offered you an opportunity?
Well, I'd want to hear it out.
Yes. But it's something I cannot exactly force upon you. I do not believe in that. But it's also something I want you to understand, even with all the information you have currently. It will not be appreciated out there by those who do not comprehend it. There will be few, but they will be amongst the fields, chalked up as lunatics as far as the scientific community is concerned.
Others that were seen as lunatics far in the future were seen as brilliant. It's a risk I'm willing to take.
Or you could wait. Not have to worry about being seen as such, and immediately be known for what you're doing.
I believe I emphasized the fact that I don't exactly have a ton of time.
Then why waste it?
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
And that's why I'm offering you this. How about I give you a name? And she takes out the little tin box she had and places it down on the table. You looked in this. Simple pins. Nothing more.
Alright, your card collection, or at least the suits.
Yes.
This isn't some sort of information gambling ring, is it?
It's not far off, actually. But there's more to it. I'm part of a little group, and this is the part that I prefer. You keep to yourself. If you want to share it, that's good and fine, but no one's going to believe you. I'm part of a little group called Cardians.
Original.
Yes. And in this little group, we, those involved, work to keep the general public safe from things such as that you found in the woods today. They're not always small scale, they get larger, scarier, more harmful. And there's many of them, and some still to be discovered.
See, and that is particularly why I wonder why you're trying to keep it a secret. But gods, if there are bigger ones than this, I would love to do some research on those.
Wouldn't you? We could easily give you a passage to do such a thing.
So, endless amounts of research, but a restricted amount.
Yes. Keep in mind, though, there are others amongst the community who would love to talk about it. I have a good friend. He is very intelligent. Looks into these sort of things quite often. And if it was recognition you wanted while talking with him, you'd certainly receive recognition. Especially under the circumstances that you have looked into some edge creatures and learned perhaps some things he hasn't yet.
Well, certainly an opportunity I'll have to look into, or think about.
Think about it. But please do, and she looks out the window, make your decision soon enough. Helicopter's coming in 2 days.
That's a long ride. It'll be plenty of time to think.
Yes. In the meantime, as much as I'd hate to betray our agreement, I do need to do a bit of field work.
Fine. I probably have some extra coats out back if you need warmth.
She smiles. Thank you. I shouldn't be gone for too long, but it is mainly to secure the area more than it already is. Not doubting your ability, but these
Keep an eye out for traps.
will do. Creatures we are dealing with, Miss River, are particularly unfortunate to their hosts.
I do wonder how they benefit from leaving them as a bloody mess. Parasites, they're not very good at leveling what they use and what they destroy.
I think you're confused. They don't make creatures into bloody messes.
I highly doubt the wolf did it to himself.
Then something else did it.
Suppose it could be a bear, but it would have worked awful hard to do that. I
Then
don't
what
believe
else
it
is
even
there?
ate.
What else is in the area that could have?
Well, there is the other unknown predator, but I couldn't give you anything on that.
Aisha cocks her head to the side.
What?
She cocks her head to the side.
I've shown
Or
you the sketch.
Chloe. Oh, did you? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot about that.
You big dummy.
I want a big dummy
Slaps
dog!
Chloe.
Ah! Reaches through Chloe's face and slaps Giambri. Never mind, reverse cockhead.
It just snaps back into place unnaturally.
Ugh. Yes, the beast you speak of isn't exactly one I recognize, right off the top of my head.
It's been setting off my traps and leaving no source of blood. Good lord, another face has entered.
In river voice. God.
It's smiling at me menacingly.
It's the other beast!
I shall let Chloe go do her thing, but she's not touching her hunting knives or weapons. Those be hers.
These be mine.
These be my hunting implements.
Before she leaves, she does it back. Please be careful.
I'm always careful.
She just nods, of course, and leaves out the back. Leaving you to your own devices, River.
And me and my doge in my happy house.
Yep, your doge is sitting on your foot. He's like, lift your pant leg, I wanna lick your skin, I wanna lick your foot.
Gosh dang it, Pupper.
Boof boof.
What would the time be about?
It's pretty dark in about an hour or so. Maybe less. We have time.
I don't think I checked on the one I'd drawn a circle around if it hatched or not.
You did.
It was still growing?
I thought you had, and it had.
Oh yeah, right. It did hatch and it didn't get caught by the traps.
Yes.
Little bugger. Want a live one, darn it. I guess the rest will be spent sorting out the house.
Alright, you're sorting out the house, River.
Checking,
Roll a perception.
checking her supplies, making sure she's got enough bullets and junk. Nope.
You are
Very
sorting.
unobserved. She needs some glasses.
This woman's perception is awful.
She needs her scope or some glasses or something.
You sort out your supplies. They're all nice and sorted. It is just you. You may roll another perception.
I got one.
You are leaving the room when you hear a creak downstairs. And you think to yourself, what is that noise?
Grab my rifle and head down.
Pick up your rifle. You may roll another perception or a tracking.
Tracking would probably be better for me. What'd I roll for that?
You may roll. I believe tracking is your wit survival.
It is better. I'm assuming this would not count my wooded bonus.
You are in a house.
But the house is made out of wood.
Fuck no.
Okay. Nope.
River, you descend the stairs, looking about your home, and you do not notice anything out of the ordinary as of the moment.
Is Romulus acting up at all like he used to?
You don't know where Romulus is.
She'll call for Romulus.
You call for Romulus. And
Because I swear to God, if Chloe took Romulus with her.
you call for Romulus and you hear distantly.
He's probably by the door again. She goes by the door.
You go by the door and there's your wolf there. But there's something more. Roll, you may roll one last perception here.
Normal perception, or can I do tracking?
You can do tracking if you want.
Ew.
The dice
Wait,
are not with you tonight, holy shit.
I got that 6 successes, and that's all they want from me. 1.
Alright. You see on the floor here as you come down familiar footprints. They're not as easy to tell because they're not in snow. You
Wait,
can
so
see-
like the beast is in my house?
But you can see the way the toes dig in, the claws against the wood on the carpet.
But Romulus is growling at the door like it's outside?
This is growling. He is at the door.
Ah, okay. I can't tell where it's leading?
You cannot. Don't. Unless you would like to roll another tracking.
She'll attempt to stealth a bit. Can she
Alright.
put on her night goggles and turn off the lights?
You may.
What would I roll for my stealthies?
That is Dex stealth.
Oh my!
Alright.
6 successes.
You reach for the switch and turn out the lights.
She'll peer around into the kitchen.
Alright. Where's your stealth? Oh, 5 successes. Okay, 6 successes.
6 successes. I'm hidden.
You are. Okay, we're gonna stop. That bark at the end is just annoying. River, you seep into the shadows. You are used to big beasts. And so you figure this will be like no other. And this will be like every other Marv.
I'm hunting some wabbits.
You are hunting something else.
Giant wabbits.
Yes.
Yes, I peered into my kitchen, see if anything's there.
What do you do?
Peer into my kitchen.
Alright. Roll either a tracking or perception.
Probably tracking. Two successes.
Chill, dogs. Holy shit.
Puffer's
Can't get it.
upset.
Angry Puffer. I cannot get a good growling dog for the life of me. Fuck.
We'll just imagine it.
I guess so. Alright. You follow the footsteps. And you go into the kitchen first, you said?
Mm-hmm. I'm looking into it. I'm not entering yet.
You are following the tracks. And you see... There do seem to be some marks in the kitchen like it was here previously. Would you like to inspect?
Sure.
Roll a perception.
2. I'm gonna reroll one of those. Give me a second. 2. It's just a 2.
You look around the kitchen in the dark.
With me goggles.
With your goggles, so you can see everything. And you see everything in the way you last put it. You hear your dog still growling distantly. Shadows bounce everything, but because you have your night vision goggles, it does not affect you.
Stupid loser shadows.
But you do not see any sign of any creature, especially not the size of the one you had seen outside.
I'll keep following the tracks.
Alright, roll your tracking.
Nope.
River, you turn to follow the tracks. And as you do so, they lead you to a locked door.
Is it my study?
It is not your study.
Good. Things would die.
You went
It would
down
have to
the
look like that wolf in the
stairs.
woods. Gosh dang it, there's my lab! The bloody mess possibility is still here. It's on the table. I'll creak down the stairs.
Alright. You stealth down the stairs. Roll. Yet again, another stealth dex for me.
But it was so high before. No!
It's fucking stairs. I'm sorry. You try to go down the stairs silently, and as you put your foot down, it creaks.
Should have bought some carpeting.
You wait. Roll a perception.
Nope, not today.
You do not see anything. If it noticed you, it is here. If it is watching you, you do not know.
Romulus still doing his growling bit.
He is.
No, she'll open the locked door.
You open the locked door, River. And it leads into your lab.
Gasp.
You may roll a tracking or a perception.
1 success.
Alright. You follow. And the tracks lead you right up to where there is a containment fridge.
Don't judge my rolls. Okay, I'll I'll hide behind the fridge door.
You hide
And
behind the fridge door.
when I open it, I'll be holding my rifle up on top and hiding behind the door.
Alright. Do you open it?
Yep.
You open it. Roll a perception.
Gasp. 1 success.
Roll that 10, my boy.
Oh, there's a 10. Whoa.
Da-da-da-da-da. It's the one and only 10.
Nope. It failed me.
It's fucking useless. You open it, and light spills out into the lab, reflecting off of all the aluminum surfaces. And in the fridge is where you store your samples. You look in. There's the pixie. It's not called that, though. Sorry, you already know this information.
Mhm.
There's the creature. And the new one you preserve. You're looking around, but everything's the same. It makes no sense.
She'll shut the fridge door again. Bit more loudly to see if it causes anything to jump.
You shut it loudly. Roll perception. You have willpower.
Nah, I'm good. It's about as good as it gets. 2 successes.
You shut it loudly.
Oh wait, do I have any bonuses with the night vision?
No, it allows you to see at night. But they are not.
Blah. Okay.
You shut it loudly and look around. And you hear your dog has stopped growling.
Is that it?
You do not see anything else in this room, and it seems to just be you. Tracks. Only slightly dirty the surface of the floor.
Just nobody got time for sweeping.
Mm-hmm.
Well, she'll take any important notes that she left downstairs with her, and she'll head back up and lock the door.
Alright, you do so. You lock the... Roll either... You can roll 1 tracking and 1 perception.
3 success on the tracking. Sorry, 4 successes on the tracking. And 0 successes on the perception.
You're not listening much, River, because as soon as you leave the lab, you notice going up the stairs again, as if it slipped right past you. More recent tracks.
She'll follow them.
Alright. You follow them. And you hear something as you go into your main room.
She'll stay low,
You stay low.
kind of peer around, see if she can get a nice angle, maybe a good shot.
Roll perception.
1.
You feel like you see something far away outside. Something moving in the darkness.
But nothing inside.
Not that you can see right off the bat.
Alright, with the assumption that my goggles don't work very well with my scope, she'll take the goggles off, head towards the window, and see if she can get a good view on it with her scope.
You look outside. Roll a perception, +3. As you stare into the dark outside night.
That's plus for dice, right?
You could add 3 more dice. Roll a 10.
3 successes.
You look through your scope. And you can't tell what that is. They're behind the trees, distant, but coming forward. Figures similar to what you'd seen before. The one that had eluded your traps had gone throughout, has been leaving all of these. But there are more.
And she can't get a good shot on them right now?
You can ring one shot out.
She wants to get a good shot.
As of the moment, you cannot. It would be a very loose shot.
Alright, she'll stay by the window and keep an eye out.
Alright. And River, hey. Hey, guess where this leads?
Hey, guess what this does?
This will be a direct.
Yay!
This is direct tie-in with the where we caught up with your tutorial.
Hooray, it was a happy ending.
We'll have it set so that you hear the growling again from behind you,
And then I shoot my dog.
and then you shoot your dog. All right. There we go. There is River's very fun memory time. That fill in
No
some
good,
gaps.
no
for you?
good, very bad day.
That fill in some gaps for you, Tori?
Yep.
Cool. And you can always, there's plenty of information to figure out what the things mean.
Wow. Mystery.
Oh. Andrew's already figured it out, actually. Shoot.
Yeah.
She was talking to me earlier.
Should stop recording.
Mhm.